All right, let's try this again. I'm late to the game, I know. I've been crazy busy and also not feeling the best lately, but let's get into F1. And I got to see it last week, and I want to kind of just talk about a couple things. Look, when you go into a film like this, the expectation is you're not going there because of some great storyline or dialogue and stuff like that. You're going in it because it's supposed to be this really thrilling, exciting film. And it does that. So the good. The cinematography is great. It takes you in, it drops you right in the center of this F1 Formula racing, and you feel it. I mean, go see this in the theater, people, because you're going to have a grand experience with it. It's going to make it all the rumbling and the sounds and everything around you is going to be great. So go check it out in a theater. This is the best part of this entire film. I was there for it. It was exciting to me. It was a long movie. It didn't feel like it. I thought the pacing was great. Now let's get into the actual storyline. The storyline is about Sonny Hayes, played by Brad Pitt, who is commissioned by Javier Bardem's character, Ruben, to join his Formula One racing team. Now, Sonny Hayes is sort of a washed up racer. He was up and coming in the 90s and had a terrible accident, and he was kind of taken out of the game, but he was doing things all this time, driving for NASCAR and doing some other things through all these 20 plus years. So he's the old dude, but he's brought in to be the second seat of this team. And the first seat is by up and coming Joshua Pierce, this young driver played by Damson Idris. And them two and their dynamic is supposed to be what's driving the force behind the storyline, along with Brad Pitt's character, Sonny, forming a relationship with Kate, who is like the first female leader of doing something. Like she's heading up everything. Now, the story itself could have been solid, and it's there, but where it missed the mark for me is with the dialogue. And I walked out of this film and I actually said to my sister, I was like, I don't know if it's the dialogue or the acting. And she's like, it's the acting. And I'm in agreement with her, because the more I thought about it, the dialogue written was there, I think. Now, are there some corny cheeseball dialogue written? Yes. But I do think if there were other people delivering it, it could have maybe landed. But the acting is really where this film is not good. And again, you're not going to see this film for that. So I'm not even dinging it as hard as I should ding it for this terrible acting. Brad Pitt is very robotic, very wooden, as my sister would say, wooden. And even Javier is not great in this film. I kind of walked away with it saying I had a fun time. It was a great ride. It was thrilling. I was in the action. You're rooting for them the entire time. That's what you want from a film like this. But the dialogue and the acting is not great, so don't go into it. Also, what I want to mention is if you feel that you're going to walk into this thinking that you're getting some sort of documentary film about F1, you're not going to get that either. And I don't know F1. Like I love race car driving, not like NASCAR, but like I'm a rally girl and I like sports cars. I like driving them. I like driving fast. I'm kind of chaotic. There are inaccuracies and liberties taken within the F1 world to create a film. Like I don't think you can alter cars the way they altered cars and what they did. I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me that. I didn't research it. I also feel that, the way that they strategized, I don't know if like what a lot of they were doing was like legal in the F1 world. Again, I don't know, but it was thrilling. It was exciting. So I'm giving it a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Check it out in a movie theater, F1.